What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Keto Rewind. I am Jess. Thanks for clicking on today's video. I have a short and sweet video for you. This is week 230 of my weight loss journey, or my journey to rewind my health from a morbidly obese weight to a healthy weight, living a keto, low carb, high protein lifestyle. At the end of the day, this is just my experience, my thoughts, my opinions. You do you. So with that said, let's jump into today's video. Okay, so for the past week, I felt so much better having all the salads. It's amazing when you see how much better you feel after having a salad. Sometimes you even crave that salad. You didn't even know you were having that craving. But after eating not so well 2 weeks ago now, we jumped right back on it, and we had a lot of salads last week, just way less food overall, and man, felt so much better. And it's crazy how much getting sleep and being rested and making that effort can make in your day-to-day success of the battles, with the weight loss battle overall. So real quick, I want to talk about a couple things. So the topic for this video is asking for help, damage control, and alcohol, because all of these things come in when you're in a weight loss journey, especially if you have a lot of weight to lose like me. So the first one is asking for help. Now, this one is one that I struggle with a lot, but it does matter because I can make myself so stressed out, so much anxiety. I can get myself so worked up because I don't ask for help. So one thing, if I could give you some advice, in a weight loss journey, you have to ask for help. Say, for example, I'm someone who likes to do everything by myself. I don't like asking for help. So when there are people in town that want to watch your kids and want to take your kids off your hands for an hour, take the help, and enjoy that 1 hour of me time. Go read a book, go to the gym, go for a walk, plan a menu, use that time. And enjoy the help that you're getting. And I'm the worst person when it comes to asking for help. I absolutely hate it. But I found up here, I have a lot more help than I have in Texas because I have family and friends up here that live close by. In Texas, it's just me and Kyle and our community down there. So when I'm up here and I have grandparents that want to take kids, or friends that want to take my kids, I'm letting them. And for the first time, it's been hard to do that, but I have been letting that happen, and that has helped me be able to manage the other things going on instead of getting myself so worked up so that I can't think. Now I'm stressed. Now the emotional eating is coming into play, and so to just try to nip that in the butt before it got up here, I'm accepting the help. So, and also when it comes to maybe you need help getting started. Maybe you needed help with somebody who lives a very active lifestyle and you want to be that person, but ask for the help instead of try to do it on your own. Because yes, you're going to be doing a lot of this on your own, but it's going to be when it comes to self-discipline, actually doing the work, actually asking for help. There's so many other ways in the weight loss journey you can do things on your own without the help. In the areas that you can use help, take them and don't feel guilty about it. So that's the first one. Ask for the help. In whatever arena that you need the help in, do it. And the second thing I want to talk about is damage control. Now, I just today alone, I've had 3 people send me texts complaining about they had a rough weekend or a week, and they're a mess. They made all the regretful choices when it came to food or alcohol or, just overeating in general. And they're all like, dang it, I got to start over today. And the whole, the pity party, I got to lose it all today mentality. You got to undo a whole week's worth of eating in one day mentality. You got to fix it. So it's interesting. So I thought it'd be a good reminder to talk about this week, because I can relate, because being up here at my lake house in New Hampshire, I completely get it, because I've had a couple of those weeks, prior to not this particular week, but I've been there. So I thought it'd be a great one to address. So I will say, when it comes to damage control, every day you get a new chance to right the ship, you know, and that you got to remember that at the end of the day. Just because you might have overindulged, ate too much, ate or cheated or had a treat or, you know, that kind of thing, just because you did that does not mean it's over. And that is such a reminder I've got to drill home. I have been there. I've restarted my journey 4,000 times in the 4.5 years that I've been doing this. Like, it happens. Breathe. First off, breathe. There's nothing you can do about now. It's the past, right? But you have choices today that you can be better at. So take those deep breaths, get the plan, make your menu, go to those rescue meals, you know, that kind of thing. And just remember, you can't undo a day or a week or a month's worth of damage in one day, you know, but if you take that step, the slow, steady progress can right that ship, you know. And it's also pat yourself on the back that you realize what you might have done was too much or not in your best interest, you know, and you're recognize that pattern and you are now taking the step to fix it. But at the same time, don't try to lose 300 pounds in one day. It does not work that way. It just doesn't. So breathe and move on and be patient because it will come off. It's not stuck on you forever. So the third thing I want to talk about is alcohol and alcohol consumption. Now, during the year, alcohol, I just don't have time for it. I'm not somebody that has alcohol often. I'm more of a social drinker. So if a friend says, hey, come over for drinks, I drink then. You know, if it's a vacation, I'll drink then. And a really special occasion, I'll drink then. So vacations, a get together, you know, socially. I'm not somebody who likes it during the week. That's not one of my demons. My demons is food. But what I'm trying to say is, up here, it's more of a vacation atmosphere because everybody who comes to visit us up here is on vacation. So although I'm not on vacation, my husband and I, we work from home up here. We just, you know, instead of Texas, we're here temporarily. It's like that vacation mentality still in the back of your mind. So I will say this trip, it's been a lot harder to stay focused and remember that alcohol still has calories. Alcohol throws you out of ketosis in excess, you know, and alcohol is going to impede or slow down that weight loss, you know, progress. And that just because that can of Truly may say 95 calories or whatnot, doesn't mean those calories don't add up. So, and that's hard to remember when you're in the, you know, the social scene. So I will say for this particular week, I did great with eating, but my alcohol consumption over Friday, Saturday, Sunday I had too much. You know, having 2 drinks a day was too much, which explains why, no weight loss this week. Now, that's part of damage control because the goal is not to gain. I'm just trying to maintain what I've been doing and not gain. But I'm also not losing weight, and it comes down to alcohol does impede on that weight loss strategy, you know? It's extra, it's in excess, you know, that kind of thing. So what I'm trying to say is, it's okay to drink alcohol on a ketogenic lifestyle when you're trying to lose weight, but you gotta remember, at the end of the day, it still adds up, it still matters, it still counts, and it does lead to, like for me, a slippery slope because once I start drinking, I get relaxed, and when the bowl of chips and queso comes out, I'm getting that too. So, point being, take the vacation, have the drink, but just know that it does matter and it does count. So, and that's one thing I'm gonna try to get more in check is I'm gonna drink, you know, 1 drink. I don't need to have 2 or 3. And even though if it's just a short-term thing, it still matters and it still adds up. Oh, and then one last thing before we go, I was craving a BLT. Obviously, that's not in the picture right now. So the next best thing is, I feel like Facebook or Instagram, they read my mind, and next thing you know, I'm having all BLTs are showing up in my news feed, right? So Shred Happens is one of my favorite people that I follow on Instagram, and he had a BLT salad this week. So, which then I had a leftover meatloaf that we made, and when we make meatloaf, we make like a double batch, and that's because I like to make meatloaf croutons. So I'm gonna put a link up here in the cards, whichever one that is, on how to make meatloaf croutons. But the quick little cliff notes is you take your meatloaf that's already cooked and like cold, you dice it up into crouton shapes, you pan fry it with a little butter, throw a little salt and garlic on there, and get like a little char on it. It becomes like a meat crouton. So I was like, you know what? I have that to use, and I'm craving a salad because last week was like a week of salads. So I made a meatloaf BLT. So I will show you just the quick, here I have, you know, some pepper, some cucumbers, some lettuce, you know, like all the fixings, some little bacon, and obviously my my meatloaf croutons that I pan fried, and then mix that all up, and oh my gosh, so good. And then I made the high protein ranch dressing made with cottage cheese. Oh, it was on a flavor explosion. So good. So if you're looking for an easy recipe to use with your leftover meatloaf, that's a summer salad, that's a crowd pleaser. I think I fed 9 people with this salad for lunch. Oh, everybody was wanting this recipe. So good. So with that said, that is my week. This week, we're gonna do a lot more salads, a lot more just keto recipes. And although we've had a lot of rain, I've not done much walking, and I haven't even been doing much paddleboarding because it's just raining every day. So it is a sunny day today. As you can tell, with my lighting is so much better in my video. So I'm gonna get down and get some paddleboarding going and relax. And I'll be doing lots of videos this week with good, healthy keto recipes. So I am Jess. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye.